should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see.
Brad, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the base. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. Defended by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Halliburton. That three's off the mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. Siakam with the defensive effort. The 3-ball. Nembhard, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Nesmith on the wing. Oh, stolen by Lillard. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton against Lillard. Here's Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. There's the 3. And here's Siakam for 3.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bucks trail. Lillard passes to Prince. Back to Lillard. Here's Kuzma. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Lillard passes to Prince. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Nesmith, here we go. Nembhard outside. For 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Indiana making a switch here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Pacers leading by 3. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Halliburton. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Halliburton's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. Here's Lillard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got T.J. McConnell. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Porter's shot is off. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Porter, the pass to Connaughton. Lillard outside. And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Back to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Now Porter, defended by Halliburton. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And Toppin pulls it down.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Now here's Toppin. He's scoreless. Connects from downtown.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Portis, the pass to Porter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pacers leading by 9. McConnell outside. Here's Halliburton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league. and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans. Make some noise.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Sims. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Kuzma's checked in for Connaughton, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Damian Lillard. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Yep, that one goes.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Now here's Nembhard, guarded by Trent. Nembhard outside, out to the right wing. Here's Turner. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Turner's got his first basket.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Turner. Neesmith on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. And Neesmith gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Lillard. Porter finds Lillard. Outside for Porter. To the wing on the left. The 3. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Porter. Lillard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Bucks trail by 12. Giannis going downhill. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Halliburton misses. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Porter. Turner against Antetokounmpo. Over Turner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
With the 10-footer. Rebounded by Kuzma. Well, the Bucks shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Outside for Porter. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 6 points. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 16.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. 3-pointer, Halliburton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter up 10. They've kept... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. On the court for the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Halliburton against Trent to the middle. Here's McConnell. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 9. Pass to Rollins. 4-3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
McConnell. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And the basket by Trent.
and their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. That one drops for him.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Gets the three to fall.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Neesmith. Rebound, Milwaukee. Trent outside. And the box hit again from deep.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:33 left in the fourth. Pass to Turner. This one for three. The rebound by Sims. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Sims. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Indiana trailing here. And here's Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Looking to get back on track. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Count it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee with the ball. Lillard with the ball. Siakam covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
It's in!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Here's Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Siakam. He connects!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Halliburton for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt. it falls offline. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Porter.
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.